Hey guys, so last week I had the opportunity to visit Galaxy's Edge over at Disneyland. It's the brand new Star Wars land that opens on May 31st, so it opened yesterday. And I had the opportunity to go out there with my brother, who's actually works in the film industry. He works for ILM, and we had a special kind of preview for all of the ILM and LucasArts employees as well as Disney Imagineers. So Galaxy's Edge is 14 acres of land. There's one new attraction, which is the Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run. There's another ride that's to come later this year called Rise of the Resistance. Food. There's one big kind of food thing called, I think it's Doc 7, and then there's also this Ronto Wraps thing, which is actually pretty tasty. They have a bunch of other things like the blue milk or green milk that comes from the Banthas on Tatooine. And then they had this whole marketplace where they have things like a creature stall where they sell things like little wampas and porg puppets. There's a droid shop, which is kind of like a Build-A-Bears for droids for kids, and there's tons of things you can build, either an R2 unit or you can build a BB-8 type unit, and you can kind of pick and choose some of the different color schemes and such. And then it has a remote control that you can kind of control it around. And then the coolest thing is that there's something called Savi's Workshop. And Savi's Workshop is a thing of where they have these employees called gatherers, and they go around the fictional universe. This whole thing of Galaxy's Edge is supposed to be based on this world of Batuu, and this particular place that you're going to is called Black Spire Outpost. So these gatherers who work at Savi's Workshop go out across the universe, and they go gather scraps, and they actually go and say, they have you go and form lightsabers from their scraps that they pick up. So yeah, there's things in where you go there and you pay your $200 or so, and then they show you pretty much in this little briefcase about 4 different themes. I won't go into too much details because I want you guys to, if you guys are interested in this, to kind of go ahead and go see the pieces yourself, see what things there are for it. But it's a fun experience that lasts about 20 minutes. You go into the room and you get to kind of choose which theme you want to go with. I actually went with something called Protection and Defense, which is kind of like a old school Ancient Jedi, Knights of the Old Republic kind of feel to it. It's a lot of brass and it has kind of iconography along the lightsaber for things. But yeah, it's also, I think the whole Knights of the Old Republic is kind of the rumored theme for D.B. Weiss and David Benioff's films, the guys from Game of Thrones, as they're working on the Star Wars project. They let you choose from one of 4 colors within Savi's Workshop for your Kyber Crystal. Kyber crystals are the thing that powers your lightsaber and gives off the color of the blade. I went with green. I actually have a Force FX lightsaber from I think 2007 or so of Anakin's, which is a blue one, so I wanted to do a little bit different of the color. The really neat thing about the custom sabers is that they actually allow you to choose, so you can choose from one of those 4 colors, and it will change the color of the blade, as well as it actually has, it will actually give off custom sounds for each of the colors, as well as the crystals all have a little bit of a different shape. There's probably about 3 different shapes that I've seen: a large kind of wide shape, a medium shape, and a more thinner shape. So the 4 colors you can choose within Savi's, it's blue, green, purple like Mace Windu, or red. And then just next door, as you guys exit, there's a place called Doc Ondar's Den of Antiques, and there's actually 2 additional colors you can choose from within the store, which are white and yellow. Yellow's been primarily used by the Temple Guards in the kind of Star Wars universe. As I was saying, each one of the crystal colors, Kyber crystal colors, allow your lightsaber to have different sounds, as well as it has a little bit of different almost startup time or ignition times, as well as power down times for some of them. And that's what this video is. That's what the real point of this video is. I'll be showing you guys different Kyber crystals and how the different sounds go for each one of the colors. And then you can kind of help to decide for yourself maybe which color Kyber crystal you want to go with your build. So yeah, this is my lightsaber here. I didn't attach the blade on, but as you can see, nice metal construction. I'll take off the end on here, and you can actually pretty much hear of it's a plastic part underneath here, but everything that goes on here is like a full-on metal. It's a heavy lightsaber especially compared to my old Force FX one, which feels almost like a toy for it now. But yeah, these things are pretty great. I really enjoyed the build process for it and everything, and I think you guys will as well. So be sure to stick around, check out the rest of this video for some of the sounds. So once again, thanks you guys so much for checking out this lightsaber video. I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing more kind of content like this. I do kind of regularly stream some music stuff as well as video games and video game streaming on a site called Mixer. If you guys want to check that out, my page or my profile is mixer.com/warblade. Or you guys can follow here and for potential kind of new updates. But until next time, may the spires keep you.